So here you can see that we are still on the landing page, and this is basically the second part of users journey where, let's say, users have not logged in. The reason we have a second video is because I forgot a couple of screens, so I would like to cover them here in this video. So if you remember, we had this landing page and then these two tabs. So if you go to the personal lessons or private lessons tab, you saw that in the previous video you already saw these cards where you have a tutor profile, right? But there was one thing which was missing. So if you see these the radio buttons, you see that right now we are on this view where we are searching tutors or experts, but you also have a view which is search private lesson packages. So if you remember, within a user profile there was this list of packages, right? So we have a provision to search by those packages. And how do you do that? You basically click here and then you have a different view. So here you can see that you have different packages. Basically this is again a card for the same package that we saw on the user or the tutor profile. So you have a title, you have some small description of the package, number of hours, and the price. So the reason that we have this particular view is that, let's say there is a particular tutor who offers, I don't know, some German packages, German lesson packages that's of interest to you. So maybe you want to, like search only the packages and instead of searching for the tutor first and then going to their profile and then searching the packages that they offer. So it's basically another view. And if you click on one of these cards, what you do is basically you go to the same tutor profile, and there's nothing different here. So basically it's just a view of searching, right? So there's nothing new, just that you search it on package rather than user profile itself. And the second thing that I missed out was, if you go to upcoming classes, you see these list of classes, you go to one of those and then you go to the attendees, and then you can actually go to an attendee profile itself. So it's a very small thing, but the reason I brought it up is because this profile is very different from what we saw in tutor profile, right? So let's say you have this tutor profile. So this profile is very different from this attendee profile. Okay, so what this means is that you have these two types of profiles where, let's say this is of a user who has not applied to be a tutor. So this is a normal user. So this is maybe just a person who has logged in, booked a particular class, and then here you can see the profile of this user, which is very simple. So you have a small about me section, you have a gender, you have name, and then you have a provision to message this user, right? But on the other hand, for a tutor, you saw it was a more comprehensive profile, right? So you saw that they have a lot of other details as well. So the idea here is that we have a use. So if you look at the user status, there are three main types of users that we have. One is the user who has not logged in. One is the user who has logged in but is not a tutor yet. So this is the profile of that user. And third is a user who is also a tutor. So that this one is the profile for that kind of user. So these are the three kinds of users that we have, and these are the three kinds of profiles that they have. Okay, so I think that's what I wanted to cover.